Hey guys, today I'm going to show you guys how to do a super easy tips and tricks video using Premiere Pro. So this is more appropriate for our newer members who aren't as experienced with Premiere Pro, but if you're a veteran member and you just want to refresh your memory, it's great for that too. I want to keep this quick, so let's get started. The first thing that we need to do is open up Premiere Pro, obviously. Go up into the left top corner to where it says File, hit New, and go over here to Project. I am going to name it whatever it would be named in Rundown. So in this instance, I'm going to be naming it Cupcake VO. Make sure that it is in a location where you are going to remember where it is. I always put mine in Downloads. And then you're going to hit Create. This screen always pops up. I tend to skip it. You can import things there, but I'm going to show you guys a different way to do it. Now, if your Premiere Pro doesn't look like this, you're going to go up to Window, Workspaces, and hit Editing. Now it should look the exact same as my screen right now. To import our footage, you can either go up in the corner to File and go to Import, or you can hit this box in the left corner and hit Import Media. I already have a folder with all of my things, so I'm just going to highlight all the B-roll and hit Open. If you want to preview your B-roll, you're going to double click it and it's going to appear in this window. This is the preview window. So this is where I can watch it before putting it in the official timeline. Using this blue cursor here, I can drag it backwards and forwards, or I can hit the space bar and it will play the video. If you want to fast forward the video, it speeds things up a lot when you're looking through a lot of B-roll. You can hit the L on your keyboard and it will make things go faster. So we're going to preview these. Like I said, you just double click it. I want my first clip to show his face because I want to know right off the bat, what is this going to be about? This is about this guy. We're going to select things called an in and an out point. This is just fancy words for when the video starts and when it ends. So to do this, you hit I for in and O for out. I selected my in and my out points. And now I'm going to drag the video. You do this by clicking on the picture and dragging it into the timeline. If you wanted it to be only audio, you would only drag this audio button. If you wanted it to be only video, you would do only this video button. But we want both. Now you're just going to redo that over and over again until you have a sequence. Okay, I have all my B-roll selected, and I'm going to show you guys a few things you can do to make your B-roll look better. In this clip here, at the beginning, there's a slight shake. I was using a tripod, but I might have accidentally hit it or something. To get rid of that, we're going to use something called the warp stabilizer. So to use the warp stabilizer tool, we're going to click on the clip that we want to edit, go to Windows, and drag down to Effects. Now in this search bar, you're just going to look up warp, and it will come up under the word distort. So warp stabilizer, drag that over, plop it right on your video, and it will fix that shake. It normally is pretty good at fixing it. If your video is shaky beyond belief, it won't work. But if you have a little shake like I did, it looks pretty still. Okay, another thing. Clips need to be around 3 seconds. This clip in particular is a little longer because he's walking off screen. If a car, a bird flying, someone walking, anything that is going off screen needs to be off screen before you cut to the next clip. But it can be really boring to watch something go off screen if they're moving very slowly. So we need to cut the right side of the screen off so he gets off the screen faster and we can end the clip faster. To do this, we are going to use the scale and position tools. So click on the clip that you want to edit, go up to Window, Effect Controls, and this panel will pop up. We are going to adjust the number that's next to scale. This is how you zoom in and out. And we are going to zoom in. And then we're going to move it a little bit to the right. So this left number is to go left and right. This right number is to go up and down. You can kind of play with it. If I realize that I went too far and I don't like that, all you have to do is hit Control-Z if you're on a Windows, and it will go back for you. You can do that with anything. If you ever mess up, Control-Z or Command-Z if you're on a Windows. One more thing I want to show you is called the Ken's burn effect. It's when there's a slow zoom. This is used a lot if you're just using still images that are really boring to look at and you want some type of movement, or if something's really intense. I don't know, sometimes it just looks good in the video. So to do this, you click on the clip you want, go back to Effect Controls, and we are going to use something called a keyframe. So basically what that is saying is at this specific time, I want the scale to be 100. But 3 seconds from then, I want it to be 110. So what we do is we hit this little timer button, and that's saying that at this specific point, the scale is 100. Now we're going to drag to the end, and we're going to adjust the number. I'm just going to adjust mine to 110. It will automatically insert a keyframe there. You don't need to hit the button again. Just click off, and now we have that slow zoom. Now for adjusting the audio, super easy. All we're going to do is highlight all of our clips, right click, and go to where it says audio gain. For secondary audio, which is anything that's background music or B-roll, the audio needs to be between -20 and -24. And for anything that's voices, so reporters talking or interviewees talking, it needs to be between -6 and -12. So this is B-roll. So we're just gonna go set gain, -20, enter. Okay, now for adding graphics. We're gonna go up to Window once again and go down to Libraries. You will have to send me your email so I can add you to our library, but it will be called iOS TV News 2025-2026 Official. Click on that, and these are all of our graphics. So it depends what show you're covering. If it's for What's Up Weekly, you're obviously gonna use What's Up Weekly graphics. If it's for iOS TV News, you're gonna be using the news graphics, and they're all sorted into different files. Right now, I'm gonna use What's Up Weekly. They are all labeled for whatever story form you're doing. So if it's package, it will say package. If it's SOT VO, it'll say SOT VO. In our case, we're just doing a VO, so I'm gonna select the one that says L3, which stands for lower third VO. And we need to clip this so it will be the same length as the video. You can do this by dragging the end, or you can use the razor tool, which is right here, and just snip the end off. Click it and delete it. Now that our graphic is on, it looks really cool. We gotta change what the headline says. To do this, you just click it. Make sure that you're in Properties and not Essential Sound or anything else that might be up there. And where it says headline goes here, you're gonna change it. So I'm just gonna say, in all caps, student spreads joy through cupcake business. Perfect. All right, now our graphic is on there. If you were actually editing this for VO, it should be around 40 seconds. This one's only 28, just for the tutorial purpose, but 40 seconds is what you want to aim for. Okay, and that is a super, hopefully easy tips and tricks video for using Premiere Pro. If you have any trouble, just text me or Mike or one of the veteran reporters, and we'll be happy to help you. Can't wait to see what you guys make.